Hi guys, we're doing Element Sabers like I promised. I promised like a week ago, but you know, he never showed up. But we're at Dabbers today, so like sponsored to Dabbers, you know, like help like best card shop in Georgia, in my opinion. Not hating on GG right now. Sometimes. Okay, so go.
Alright, so before I start, I have something to say. Look here, you little shits, my morale deck is good. Go away. I'll be hitting you with an updated version, but that other version was also good. So kill yourselves. But also don't. So here we go.
I have to edit that out.
Okay. Triple up Wheel of Mana. This is a serious boss monster. Like, just making your monsters immune to whatever your opponent's trying to do. Like, having one of them is really strong. Having two of them is GG.
Having three of them is non-existent.
Basically. Like, you can either pitch a fire and water monster to make your cards immune to, I believe, yeah, can't be destroyed by card effects. Earth and wind is can't be destroyed by battle, and light and dark is can't be targeted by card effects. And like, such a good effect. Anyway, so yeah, this is the most important monster in the build. Now this.
Also, one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah. And the second most important card in this build is the thing you use to search Lapu Wheel of Mana. Triple Element Saber Makani. It's just really great to be able to pitch an Element Saber to your graveyard and to be able to search one to your hand.
Okay. I'm just asking because how you're activated.
Triple Element Saber Mawelu. It's not a great card, but it's always fun to have a once per turn Book of Moon, and it can really screw up your opponent. So yeah, that's the disruption. Triple Aina.
The lolly.
The lolly. Yeah. It's a once per turn monster reborn that you get to pitch an Element Saber with, and it can resurrect Elemental Sabers, and it can resurrect Elemental Lords, so you can use those for Exceed plays or whatever. Triple Lapuila. Negating spells is fun. Spiral players eat your heart out. One Malo for the double Elemental Saber pitching. And one Nalu because it is another attribute.
Just because.
Okay. Double Force Arch. So with Raigeki being at 1, having this card is really fun because I'm essentially running 3 copies of Raigeki, and 2 of them are 2,800 bodies.
Also level 8.
Also level 8, which is one of the best levels in the game. The only issue is it has the Elemental Lord clause where you can't attack the next turn if it's destroyed. I mean, which is annoying, but it's whatever. Alright. So this card here, before I actually played around with this card in Mermails and now in Element Sabers, I was like, why is Delinquent Duo banned? That's not that strong. It's that strong. The ability to just rip 2 cards out of your opponent's hand is nuts. One Windros, because, you know, Altergeist players should all die. One Grand Soil, just because, you know, resurrecting a monster is never a bad thing. One BLS, because since all the Element Sabers monsters can turn into whatever attribute they want in the graveyard, you can just change one to a light and one to a dark, and then you've got fodder for this guy. So yeah. One Dark Simorg, because A, Paleo players, and B, Altergeist players.
Fuck this card.
And one Dad. Since, again, they can change their attributes, this guy essentially has infinite fodder in graveyard. Okay. So yeah, that's it for the monster lineup.
That was a lot of monsters.
If you want to run hand traps, you can drop Lapuila down or Moelu down or whatever you want. You don't have to run double Force Arch. These are just what I choose to do. Anyway, now for the most important card in the deck. Palace of the Elemental Lords.
You got Ash yourself.
Hey, shut up. So this card just does everything. It's an attack booster. It lets you pitch Elemental Sabers from your deck instead of your hand. It's a searcher.
People said this is Dragon Rulers.
It's so good.
What
I love
happened?
this card so. Hey, shut up. And triple terraforming as to get to the most important card in this game.
Enjoy while it lasts.
Hey, shh.
This is my channel.
My third copy of Force Rage and my second copy of Grand Soil.
Next.
Yeah, that's it for the spells.
Wow, that was very short one. Where's Rhoda?
I should run Rhoda. Yeah, you should run Rhoda in this. Triple elemental training. I don't understand the people who only run this at one. Like, it's such a good card. Like,
I mean, you could drop. I mean, in my opinion, I would drop one for like Rhoda.
Well, if I'm gonna drop anything for a Rhoda, it's gonna be one of the Lapuelas. This card, the ability to just tag out into any element saber you need for the situation is just really good.
Ash is a great card too.
Ash is a great card too, but that's not what we're talking about here. Your opponent has a problematic monster, switch into Moelu, put it face down. Your opponent's trying to activate a spell, get out your Lapuela, tell them no.
And then you.
Also, on top of that, it protects your
That's so random. It's
yeah,
so
it
random.
protects your field spell.
It's so random.
Double back to the front as to properly use elemental training, and having defense monsters is never a bad thing. And then double strike. So yeah.
And now we're going through extra deck, which I never knew they ran an extra deck. I didn't run an extra deck in mine.
You don't have to run an extra deck, but like it's good to have options. Double Isolde, because the one restriction that Isolde has on her isn't even a restriction in this deck, because you're just gonna pitch whatever you searched anyway. So this is my Rhoda.
But Ash is a great card.
Double Cerberus, because spot removal,
Altergeist.
and no, this is Cerberus.
Yeah.
And B, it allows you to pitch element saber monsters into the graveyard so that you keep gaining attack on your palace.
It is that on the one.
Double Phoenix, because again, Altergeist should die. One Akashic, because I can. And one Undercode Taker, again, because I can.
You suck.
For the Exceed lineup, I play one Breaksword,
Why?
because I can make it, and it's the best rank 3 in the game.
No, it's Leviar that's best.
Well, I actually probably should run a Leviar in here. But, you know,
MX Invoker is a good card too. Invoker.
Invoker, yeah. It would get an A. I'll think about that. Okay. One Excalibur. This here is cheap Utopia the Lightning. Yeah, just attached to
Becomes
double
4,000.
its attack.
4,000.
It's really cool. Cypher Dragon, because I like to steal your girl, and he likes Tutu. But just kidding, I never actually leave this out. Full armor and Cypher Blade, you know, just the double Zodiac Dryden. It's cool. And then number 68
I never knew what this did until I read it. I'm like, oh.
just becomes a big boy.
And also, like, your opponent cannot space from the graveyard.
That's true too.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And then Heliopolis, because it's my favorite card in the game.
Well, thanks, guys. This was Element Saber. I was totally not falling asleep, but thanks for watching. And then next time, we might get a live duel, and I don't know, but sponsored to Dabbers. Thank you, Dabbers, for letting us record here. Thanks for watching Totally Me. Thank you very much.